On today's episode of the Justice Court, a barber who's taken the word misappropriation too far, and the financier who would not stand for it any longer.
Justice is equity, and it knows no boundary. The litigants have genuine cause of action, and Judge Funmi Asaolu is ever ready to dispense justice, ensuring amicable settlement.
How come she's not been paying this man out of the profit she's making? Explain it to her. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's an act of wickedness. And she's trying to play smart. That's the impression I'm having.
She is fearless.
Don't you ever look at me straight in the eyes and say, wait.
She is firm.
I don't see this man as somebody that will kill you. All he wants is for you to just perform conjugal rights. I'm telling you.
She is hilarious. The dispute is real, and the judgment is binding. This is the Justice Court.
Azubike is suing Stanley for the sum of 560,000 naira, being money meant to have been remitted from the barber shop Stanley manages for him. Stanley says they agreed he should hold off payment for 3 months so he could use the money to offset family issues. But now, more issues have kept him from paying back.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Funmi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Azubike and Stanley. Parties sworn on it.
Thank you, Akin.
You're welcome.
Akin,
Yes, Your Honor.
can you tell the plaintiff to remove his glasses? So I don't know.
Can you remove this?
Mr. Azubike,
Yes.
are you all right?
Yes.
So you are suing. You are suing Mr. Stanley Annie. Okay. So Mr. Azubike Chizu Mayam.
Jason Afam.
Pardon?
Jason Afam.
Chizu Napam. You are suing Mr. Stanley Annie.
Yes.
All right. Okay. You claim that Mr. Annie is owing you 560,000 naira.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Stanley Annie, you are aware of that that's the reason why you are in court this morning?
Yes,
Okay. Mr. Azubike, can you explain to me?
I opened a barbering salon shop for him. And I met him in a shop. He was working under someone. So, I now asked him how is the business. He said if I can open the business that he will deliver to me. I asked him how much. He said the person that owns the shop where he's staying is paying 20,000 weekly. That if I can get a shop, that
The person that...
a person that is working with the place I met him,
Okay.
is paying 20,000 weekly to the owner of the shop.
Okay.
That if I can get him a shop and put it in order, that he will be paying me that amount. I asked him, is he sure? He said yes. And I opened the shop for him. That was 2017. And since then, he has been paying me. But it was last year, December. He told me that I should give him 3 months, that I want to use the money to sort out some family issue, which I agreed. December, January, February, he didn't pay me any money. I said, okay.
Which month did you give him? You said you agreed that
Yes,
you shouldn't pay for 3 months.
Yes, December, January, February. So that he will pay me. That month that he will not pay me. That the upper month that someone will send money for him, that he will pay me in bulk.
All right.
I said, okay. After the 3 months, I was expecting him to pay as we agreed. He didn't pay. He was giving me an excuse that this and that. I said, okay. He said that his brothers that are supposed to send the money, promising on Easter time.
When was that?
That was on.
When did he inform you? When did he inform you about that fact? That the person that was supposed to send money to him, Did not come up with the money?
That was on February.
February,
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
He said I should wait on Easter time that the person will send the money. So I waited till Easter time. He didn't make any move. He didn't give me anything. I started avoiding my call. I even sent my sister, because I used to stay in Ghana sometimes, go to and come back. So I asked my sister whether if I had paid it. He said no. I now came back, and the shop expired on April this year.
The rent?
The rent, yes, expired.
April?
Yes, April. Okay. And the landlord is mounting pressure on me, and he's aware of it. So since then, when I came back last on June, I went and locked up the shop. That's how everything goes.
How long have you known him? Before you decided to go into business with him?
That was 2015.
You met him 2015?
Yes, I met him 2015.
Then 2017,
we started
went into business together. That's for 2 years. At the point that you secured the shop.
Yes.
You paid for the shop.
Yes, I paid for the shop.
How much is your rent for the shop?
I paid 120,000 a year.
On a yearly basis?
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Stanley Annie, what do you have to say to
that? What he said is true.
You have to speak loud.
What he said is true. He opened a shop for me.
He did
after
what?
Everything, he opened a shop. Me and him agreed, and he opened a shop for me. So at the time, on that December, I told him I have a problem, family problem. So I told him, may I help me use the money for 3 months and settle the problem. That after I give it to somebody, that said to me that he will give me the money. But right now, that time, that he didn't have the money. If I send the person, I can borrow, that he will give me later. That's why I told him about it. It's okay, no problem. So after that 3 months, problem keep on coming. I don't know
what kind of problem.
I get a house problem, and again, I get one of my brother that Sam shot it for me.
But all this while, you were still operating the business.
Yeah, I still operating.
And you were making money.
Yeah. Now the money, that money I'm making there is the money I'm using. He didn't give me the money cash, because at times I said, may I collect 3 months. After that, I enter another 3 months again before I can lock the shop. So he did not give me the cash.
Wait, the first 3 months, you told him to let you not make return.
Yeah.
That you will pay him back when?
Yes.
When?
It started from December.
You don't understand me. December.
He first gave me
December. Wait. December, January, February.
Yeah.
That's the agreement you had. That for those 3 months, you allowed him to spend the money. At the time that you allowed him to spend the money, what time did you agree on that he will return the 3 months' money?
At the end of that 3 months, that's February.
At February ending?
Yeah.
Okay. So you were not able to return the money?
Yeah.
All right. Now, that's February. Then March. From March till date, what happened to the money?
I didn't make it. That person that said he send the money for me, he not send it.
Oh, you're still working there?
Yeah, I'm still working.
You were making money?
No, economic, this, he get as the, we get stage very rich.
I can't hear you. Speak loud.
I say get stage very rich. So I'm not making money as I make it before, as I'm making it before. So now, and problems upon problems.
What kind of problem?
Ask problem. And I'm married with 4 issues. So I have family problems, both school fees and most of it. And again, that's one of my brother. They poisoned the guy. They poisoned the man. He shot me for the agreement we do between me and Mr. Zibike. So now we go everywhere. Everybody in family contributed money.
Is your brother? Are you the only sibling?
Yeah.
You don't have any other brother or sister?
No, we have sister.
You have other brother and sister. Okay. All right. Then.
So everybody contributed on his program. So from part of what I'm making there, I myself contributed to. So
with which money? The money you were making from the shop?
The money I'm making
So instead of giving the money, you decided to spend it on your brother?
To use it to solve my
Answer
problem.
me.
Yeah, it's true.
That money, when you collected it, or when you made the money, instead of you to give the owner, you decided to spend it on your brother. Right? Okay?
Yes.
I'm asking.
Yes, my lord.
That's the position. Go ahead.
Yes, my lord. So after that, I know there's no money on my hand again. So that's when he said, come back and tell me, say, I never paid for the first one, the second one again. Where is my money?
And what did you tell him?
I started telling him about the problem I'm facing. It's not that first one. There are many problems that I'm facing. Understand me?
How long have you been a barber?
I've been about 2008.
2008. Okay. Go ahead, I'm listening.
After that, he asked me about the money. I tell him I use it on, say, where is the money? That the landlord is serving him, that the old landlord. That's okay. Please make it cool down for me again. Make I know that I will collect for the person that promised me.
You should cool down.
For me.
After the expiration of the rent.
Yeah.
So you expect him to use his money to pay for another rent?
So that's what I say, make cool down for me. Just know if that my friend will give me the money. So that my friend, pick my call again. He has a time. The number is not going again. So I don't know what to do.
And you don't know where to find him?
I don't know. No, I don't know where to find the money. Okay, no, the person is outside the country. So I don't know what I will do again. Because I meet even friends, and most of nobody do say he gets. So I come later. When he come, he won't come collect the money. I tell him, say, see you, please, I don't know what I will do. Make it help me.
Where do you stay?
For Isachi.
Where?
Isachi.
Personal house or rented apartment?
No, rented apartment.
So when is your tenancy due?
January.
This coming January?
No, this past one.
This past, but you paid last year's rent.
I don't pay last year.
And you've not paid for this year?
No, I'm talking for I don't pay for this
the
one.
Current year?
This current one. So
that's 2019. You haven't paid for 2019, but you paid for 2018.
I didn't pay 2018.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't pay last year, sorry,
No,
and you did not pay for this year's rent as well.
So read this year now. Because of I don't know what happened to me.
Listen to me. I want you to answer me. You didn't pay for last year?
Yes.
You did not pay for this year?
Yes. Yes, my lord.
How many kids do you have? How many children?
I have 4.
4 children. And they are going to school?
Yes, my lord.
You pay their fees?
And the person that pay for their fees, well,
you are not owing? No,
I owe for the last semester.
Your wife, what does she do for a living?
She's a teacher. She teaches for nursing school.
She collects salary?
Yes, but salary is very
She knows the problem you have with Mr. Azubike?
No, she doesn't know the problem.
You did not tell your wife?
I don't tell her.
That means your wife believes you are making money?
No.
Because, listen to me, because if your financial situation has dwindled, the first person to know will be your wife.
She's not.
Instantly, she will know you are not making money. So why did you choose to hide it from her?
She knows that I owe him, I owe Mr. Azubike. But
she does not know you are owing him.
But she knows what I'm passing through.
So why did you choose to hide it from her?
I don't know, my lord.
Because you think his matter is inconsequential.
I don't know, my
now
lord.
The rent is due. How do you expect him to pay for that place? What do you do for a living, Mr. Azubike?
I said wear.
You
Ladies
sell?
wear.
Pardon?
Ladies wear.
Ladies wear.
Yeah.
Stanley owes Azubike 560,000 naira from his barber shop, which he spent on family issues, but says his wife is unaware of the debt. Azubike says he's lying. The wife knows. Stanley wants the shop reopened so he can pay back, but with so many lies and inconsistencies from him, how can anyone, less of all Judge Funmi, trust what he says?
Mr. Stanley Annie.
Yes, my lord.
So how much are you owing?
I owe 560,000.
You're owing 560,000 naira.
Yes, my lord.
So, how do you intend to pay back?
If you open the shop, if I start working again now.
You should open the shop.
If you open
and the
it,
landlord will not come and throw you out for a tenancy that expired in April.
So that's how I think say I will pay him back. And again, get some other friends, brothers.
Do you realize that with what you have done, you are in breach of the agreement?
Yes, my lord.
And you have converted his own money to personal use.
Yes, my lord.
Do you know what that means? Do you know it's a criminal offense? Have you reported this at the police station?
No, I have not reported it to the police station.
You don't seem to understand the implication of what you have done. You are owing him 560,000 naira. You stop making returns to him, and you expect him to still open the shop. For you to be making money to be spending on your own personal challenges, for your personal challenges.
My lord, even I myself don't even like it. It depends me.
No, you're a very dubious person. Do you know why I say you are dubious? I don't understand why you will not tell your wife. Why will you hide that from your wife?
I know it don't come.
Let me have your reason. Why did you hide it from your wife? The fact that you want to tell me that your wife does not do that is the one that set up the business. You didn't tell her that either.
No, my wife did not know.
You're a sorry case.
It's just between me and him.
His wife is aware of the business. Why he's hiding it for his wife is that he told him that a lot of problem that his wife is aware of. That if now open up again, that she's owing him again, I don't know how the marriage will start, will continue. That was, I was telling him, his wife is aware. He said no. I said why? He said don't want her to know because his junior brother that shorted him died. The one that he's telling me about is after the husband, the man died because he was the first son and he spent all, and his school fees that the children is not going to school, and everything, and his wife is getting to stop him. That if you not open up again and tell that he's owing somebody, that you don't know that you may leave him and run away. That's what he told me. But he's here and hiding it. She's aware of it.
Is that correct?
It's correct.
So why were you lying? You know, I told you earlier, before I even heard what he had to say, I told you that you are a dubious person. And he just confirmed that, and you affirmed it as well.
My lord, I'm not a dubious person. It's the problems I'm getting. Or it like all just come together.
You are the cause of it because you were using. When I'm speaking, you keep quiet.
My lord,
will you keep quiet?
Sorry, my lord.
You had a shop.
Yes, my lord.
You were making money there.
Yes, my lord.
You didn't consider the fact that the minute the rent is due and you are not able to pay for another rent, automatically you'll be driven out of that place. So where do you work now?
I'm not working any place now, my lord.
So when you wake up in the morning, what do you do?
When I wake up in the morning, I meet some of my friends because
When you wake up in the morning, what do you do? You stay in the house or you go out on daily basis?
I go out.
On daily basis?
On daily basis.
So your wife believes you've gone to work. That's your story.
I believe
you can say that to the dogs. How do you intend to pay back?
So you give me some time again. Like
when?
Like from at least from now to
when?
From now to let's say December. I know how it will take.
How much do you intend to start paying on monthly basis? We're in August now. Okay.
Let's say start from September.
September ending. How much?
Like 10,000.
Is that acceptable to you?
No, my lord.
Said it's not acceptable to you. Because if you are paying 10,000 on monthly basis and you are owing 560,000 naira, when do you want to offset?
But my lord.
That would be how many years? I've warned you. When I'm talking, you keep quiet.
Yes, my lord.
You're talking about 4 years. Average of 4 years.
My lord.
That's the person you are paying to.
I don't know.
He's right in front of you.
I don't know
you
how.
You mentioned 10,000 naira per month, and he said it's not acceptable to him.
Even that 10,000 naira, I don't know how I take pay him. that money. But I know that I will pay him. At least if he can give me some time again, at least may I talk to my people again. But none of them, I have explained the thing to them. But everybody said they didn't have. They didn't have. Shall we see that they have buried
You see, if you're a very honest and straightforward person, the same way you did the right thing the first time when you informed him that you would love to spend the money for 3 months. He allowed you. So at the time when you had another challenge, all you needed to do is to call him, seek his consent. If he does not agree, then you pay him his money.
Azubike Chizunafam, the plaintiff, failed to reach out to the guarantor when the defendant defaulted on his payments.
You did the right thing
Yes,
by asking for a guarantor. When did you ask him for the money?
That was on April.
April.
Yes.
So your guarantor, when did he die?
He died on 8th.
Which month?
July.
May, June, July. 3 months interval. Why didn't you call his guarantor?
I didn't call his guarantor because...
Why didn't you? What's the essence of having a guarantor? If he fails to pay you, then you call the guarantor.
My lord, see what happened. Everything was on trust. I did it based on trust.
You see where the trust has landed you?
He's a friend of mine. I base everything on trust. He's when I started mounting pressure on me.
Let me tell you, next time, the very first month that he defaults in making the payment to you, you must call you must call the guarantor. It's not nice for the money to have piled up before you now call the guarantor as well. Do you understand?
Yes, my lord.
As for you, Mr. Stanley,
Yes, my lord.
everything you did on this transaction is totally unbecoming. And you should learn to set good examples for your children.
After the break, Judge Funmi makes her final ruling.
Judgment for the plaintiff, Mr. Azubike
Yes, ma'am.
Chizo Mafon,
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Stanley Ani,
Yes, my lord.
you are hereby expected to pay the sum of 560,000 naira to Mr. Azubike. That's my judgment. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Have you been cheated or have a dispute and want justice? Don't take laws into your hands. Log on to www.thejusticcourt.com and submit your case or call 0805 9837 472.